many, many, many times and take that to my office with me. And I'm not snacking on things I shouldn't be.
Guys, just to really set up this offer, because we are very, very busy. Tonight, this is the launch of the brand new version of the Debbie Meyer GeniusVac with, of course, your tool. You're getting 10 bags, so you're gonna get 5 of the gallon, 5 of the quart, and you're gonna get the batteries. I'm gonna say that again, because the batteries included with this. We're sending you 6 of the AA alkaline batteries, so you get everything you need to get started. For this show only, $29. Free shipping and handling, and 3 flex pay for under $10.
I just saw that. Under $10.
Never before done.
You know what? Look at this. Come here. Everyone, look at this. That's a $10 block of cheese.
Right there, right there.
That's a $10 block of cheese. If I threw that block of cheese into the freezer without being in one of my GeniusVac bags, that would be a $10 block of garbage, because I wouldn't be able to cut through it. I wouldn't be able to use it because it would have, I call it permafrost. Right. It's horrible. It loses its flavor. Well, this is what I do. In fact, look at this. I can portion out cheese in these containers. I can do 1 block, I can do 2 blocks, and then all I do is close that up and watch. Watch how easy this is. This is a no-brainer, folks. Be patient. It'll find itself there. And watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have vacuum sealed
just
cheese
like from the store.
Again. I make up my own cheese plates and throw them in. I actually, inside of one of the bags, make an entire cheese array and freeze that. So when company comes over, I slide it out of the bag.
The thing is, we know it makes sense, because whether you're buying in bulk, whether you're trying to preserve maybe leftovers, you can do it, and you're not going to suffer from all of that horrible freezer burn. The problem with so many of these types of items is that they're so expensive. They're big and cumbersome on the units. That's not what Claudia is going to experience in Virginia, or Linda in Tennessee, or Magdalene in New York, or Elka in New Hampshire. They're all getting one of these tonight. I know there's only about 5 minutes left. We would love for you to get it. It is a worldwide bestseller. Deke, Mr. Cameraman, if you could just share with us this for a second. For anybody that has, oh, there you are.
I'm so noisy, I'm sorry.
There's always a racket going on.
vacuuming.
For anybody that ever purchased the original Reynolds HandyVac, we have the bags. 20 count of the quart or 20 count of the gallon. Thousands
and
of you.
Only my bags work with those units.
So you can only get them here.
Yes.
If you have the original version of this unit and you've been wanting the bags, we have them in stock. It's been, and we apologize, it's been nearly a year, I believe. It's taken a long time, but they are finally back. We continue to have them as much as we can in stock. The nice thing about tonight to stock up is we have free shipping and handling.
You know, and I'm flabbergasted by the flex pay, because when you think about this being cordless, you never have to look for a place to plug it in. That means you can take it with you anywhere. I travel with one. I put it in my suitcase, because this is what I do. I actually seal up my toiletries in one of my bags. Because now here's Pat's travel bag. It's all packed up and ready to go. I don't want that to explode in her bag. So I'm going to actually reseal this. Watch. Whoop, there it goes.
Before your very eyes.
Nothing is going to be in that bag. If you're a grandma like me, you do not want crayons in your purse, breaking apart. So I got Dylan's crayons. They are packaged. But when Dylan wants to color, all I have to do is open it like this, take out her crayons, close it, and I can re-vac seal that thing. And it keeps the crayons from breaking, because they're nice and put away. We live in hurricane country down here, but there's lots of weather going on everywhere. You want to be able to keep things like your first aid kits, your matches, your emergency supplies dry. Between the gallon bag and the quart bag, you're going to keep lots of things dry and ready to go. And this is one of my favorites, my silver jewelry. I seal my silver jewelry and vacuum. You can hear it. I vacuum seal my silver jewelry in one of my bags. Also, my flatware from my silver set.
Yeah.
Keep it from tarnishing. When there's no air, there's no tarnish. I don't want to have to. I wouldn't want to say I want to wear that bracelet and then have to clean it.
Right.
You know me.
Right. No, I do indeed.
You have kids at home or grandchildren. If you pack their clothes and you have all these little tiny things, this is what you end up with, this pile of stuff in a suitcase or a bag. this is how we travel with our grandchildren.
Sure.
And then when they grow out of their clothes, I can store them in here. Here's a size. These are size 6 months. I can look how tiny that is. I can put this away in a tub. I can have an entire wardrobe ready for the next baby, or to give away, or to whatever it is.
Right.
Even at garage sale, how great it is to have.
It's not
that.
just for food. I mean, that's what we're showcasing here.
That many diapers is that many diapers.
Right.
Same thing. Bacon. We open bacon, and what happens? It gets slimy.
Yeah.
So what we don't want to do is have slimy bacon in the morning. I want to have beautiful, and actually I'm going to reopen this one so I can show you. I can take out what I want. I can close this. Now remember, you can keep things in the fridge. It doesn't have to be the freezer.
Right.
So maybe I don't want to freeze my bacon.
Right.
Maybe I want to have it in the refrigerator. But this is how you go back to what it was originally. Watch, you see?
I see it.
The air is coming out.
There we go, just like you got it from the store.
That's the way you got it from the store. That's why they have things vacuum sealed, because without the air, you don't get that spoilage, you don't get that sliminess. But if I wanted to throw that in the freezer, I could still peel off slices that I want.
Right.
How do you get summer corn in the winter? You freeze it. That's what you do. Or like, you know, with John Florell was selling that mandolin a little while ago.
Yes.
And he's taking all the corn off the cob. You could put all those nice corn kernels in here, vacuum seal it, and freeze it. And you've got fresh corn in the middle of winter that you can use in soups and stews and all that kind of stuff. This is what I love about being able to choose what I do with my food. Watch it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch.
There it goes.
There it is. Vacuum sealed corn that I can have when I want it.
The problem is, so many vacuum sealers, you know, you see the infomercials, you see the shows, you know it makes sense to have a vacuum sealer, but when somebody's asking you to spend $199 on it, you can say, I'm going to make do. The reality is, we all suffer from freezer burn. We all, with the best of intentions, buy in bulk. We all, with the best of intentions, try and preserve leftovers. When you have a product like this, you can seal it, but it just goes in the drawer, and it doesn't cost $200. It's $29 and free shipping and 3 flex, and you get the batteries, and you get 10 bags to go along with it. Debbie, still 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
There is no learning curve here.
No.
You are going to get this straight out of the box, put the batteries in at the back end. You don't even need a screwdriver. There's a little lever there. Yeah. Put the batteries in, and boom, you're ready to go, because I'm also giving you bags with this, with this set. If you have a small house, small pantry, you don't want to store this. If you like those little cheddar, little fishy things. Yeah. Look at this. That's the difference. You get to save space as well. It's beautiful, safe space, safe storage in your freezer. Easy for you to say. That's because you're eliminating freezer burn. Whether it's steaks, look at the difference between that freezer burn meat. Look at how I'm sealing up virtually any kind of fruit or vegetable. They can be portioned out. They can be any size. There's strength, but there's also control. I buy a whole piece of fish, I can cut it out. So many hunters and fishermen have called me and said, this is what I use. I take it with me because I can clean my fish, I can clean my catch, anything I want in the field, by the stream, put the fillets in my bag, seal it, take it home, and throw it in the freezer.
People buy 2 of these. I mean, people keep one in the RV, they keep one if they've got a second home. You know, I mean, Debbie talks about traveling with this because you can stock up and secure all of these things. Emergency preparedness kit, you name it. Debbie, we're saying goodbye to the presentation. I do just want to remind you, you get 10 bags, you get the batteries, you get, of course, the Debbie Meyer GeniusVac. We have, at this stage, over 1,000 people that have ordered the extra bags. The problem is, for everybody that bought the original Reynolds HandyVac, a lot of you have been crying out, where are the bags, where are the bags?
Yes.
They're finally back while supplies last. We have the gallon or we have the quart. The quart is $14.95. The gallon is $17.95. Free shipping and handling. Debbie, you know, multiple bags. You can reuse them, of course, but it's good to have several.
Absolutely. You're always going to want to have more on hand anyway. But if you're putting things in like fish or meat or chicken, I would suggest that's the one-time use. You can always open it and take out portions and reseal them. I call them resealable. If it's dry goods, cookies, crackers, produce, cheese, yes, reuse them.
Debbie Meyer, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Another big special launch. We love you. When are you back?
Next Friday.
Next Friday. Yay! Fabulous. Yay! Okay, Debbie Meyer back on Friday. Check out all Debbie Meyer products online at hsn.com. And also, of course, you know who's here with our today's special, don't you?
Oh, it's Adrian.
The world famous Adrian, of course. This is Adrian's Signature Club A 5 Essentials Duo plus the retinol capsules. The retinol capsules launched just, I think it was a year ago. The cream, listen to this is a big fact, is the #1 selling cream on HSN across every single brand. I mean, out of all the brands that we feature, nobody sells more creams than Signature Club A with Adrian. So this is a twofer really, because you're gonna get 2 of those and the retinol capsules. It's like $97.50. Your value tonight, of course, is so much better with our today's special price. Talking of specials, our deal of the week is coming up at the end of the hour. The team from Withings are here to showcase their incredible home monitoring camera. This thing is brilliant. You know, I am a big fan of any kind of product that helps give you security at home, and this does that and so much more. I do want to remind you of our question of the week. We're giving away money tonight. I know, we're giving away money. All you've got to do is answer the question, which room in your house needs a nip tuck? Because the theme of the show is home makeover. Well, Flyby says, definitely my husband's man cave. I need to post a sign on the door that says, enter at your own risk. Then Melch77 says, my 1979 kitchen is crying for a nip and tuck. I say one of these days I'll have my dream kitchen with Wolfgang and Curtis included. Wishful thinking. One more, Tori336 says, it would be my bathroom. It's been through so many kids and my husband, although, no, anything would help. Maybe I could leave the door open. We love those. If you've got a better answer, go online right now at hsn.com and search the community page. Okay, who's ready for a 10-minute special? I know I am, with a must-have product. Folks, if you've never seen this, you are in for a treat. We're gonna create a non-stick bathroom in your home. When you woke up this morning and you had a shower and you saw the mold and the mildew and the dirty grout lines, we're gonna solve it with a product that people love. Since, well, for over 85 years, Stanley Home Products, they've been developing great ideas. It is fair to say that what you're about to see is one of the biggest launches that Stanley ever had on HSN. Don't ask me why, but it's very rarely on. Mr. John Florell is here. He is the man with a plan.
Hello.
John, okay, let's dig into this. Okay. This is like a 10-minute special. Oh, yes. There's only 1,000 as well. Why? People love this.
You know, the reason is if you've ever cooked with non-stick cookware in the kitchen, okay, everything just slides right out of the pan. That's what Stanley GrimeGuard does, okay? It creates an invisible barrier of protection on whatever surface you spray it on, whether it be tile, ceramic tile, it could be glass, it could be plastic, it could be fiberglass, all around the bathroom and in the kitchen, and it actually repels dirt, grime, mold, mildew, all the soap scum, everything. But here's the best part about this. You get the bottle of cleaner, okay? And by the way, this isn't a cleaner that's gonna run you out of the bathroom either when you spray it. And you get the brush. We give you the tools to use the cleaners with. Now, this brush has an extendable handle. It's a steel handle, okay? Not plastic or fiberglass. It's steel.
Real deal.
Okay? So you can, and with this brush, the swivel head on this brush, now I've taken one of the brushes out, the heads off of the brush, okay? So I can use it by hand, because in tight spaces, you won't need that handle.
Right.
But I want to show you this real quick.
Don't
this
panic.
is real soap scum on this tile board, okay? We sprayed this on, it's dry soap scum on this tile board. Now, I want you to notice what happens when I spray the GrimeGuard onto the tile. You'll notice how it clings. It's a foaming sprayer that stays where you spray it. It doesn't run down your shower door, it won't run down the drain, and you don't waste anything. So it stays where you spray it. Now with the Stanley cleaner, it cleans, it polishes, and it protects it, okay? It'll get the soap scum, the hard water, the lime and rust off your shower doors. All of the products that we use in our hair ends up on the walls of the shower, okay? But with this brush now, watch this, because this brush will do large areas of tile. But the cool part about it, when you go this way, look at this. It's the perfect grout brush. If you're still using a toothbrush to clean the grout, I mean, what a tedious job that is. What Stanley has come up with is a grout brush that takes the tedious out of cleaning. Now you can do huge sections of grout. Get the mold, the mildew, the soap scum, all that stuff out of that grout line, and then with a damp cloth, look at this, I can show you the difference. In a matter of seconds, your grout grout will shine like new again. It'll be white and bright. You'll get that shiny new tile. And look at that. What you're doing is adding that invisible barrier of protection to that, to where nothing will stick to it, okay? So you won't have to clean as often when you use Stanley GrimeGuard.
Let's keep going, guys. 7 minutes left or sell out. In fact, we'll put our quantity left counter on the screen so you can see it. People love this product. If you've got dirty grout lines, if you've got, let's say, the shower head, this cleans like no other, and you get the brush. It's an innovation, and it doesn't smell horrible like so many of these horrible toxic cleaners.
And the best part about it, it melts. It's just like it melts soap scum right off of whatever you spray it on. So if you've got problems with hard water, calcium, lime, or rust, if you have a problem with soap scum clinging to everything in the shower, now it easily removes that, bringing back the beauty of your fixtures. On your shower door, if the only place you use this is on your shower door, I mean, if you've got soap scum on your shower, maybe your shower door is so bad you can't even see through it like this, okay? Watch this, because with just one spray right here in the center, watch what I'm gonna do, because and you'll notice how it clings. It's not running down the shower door. But with Stanley, it dissolves that soap scum, the rust, the calcium, the lime deposits. Do this on your bathroom mirror so it won't fog up, okay, after you've taken the shower. I want you to see the difference. Here's before, here's after. Look at the difference.
But John, to your point, a lot of us have shower doors where it's almost like nothing will get it off.
Yes,
because it's built
I
up. This cuts through. We are counting backwards, 940 left. I wish we had more. We just don't. It's a red hot seller. The reason we don't even present it typically on the air is because it sells by itself online. It's a trusted name. It's a brilliant product. You get the brush. You get the jumbo size of the cleaner. We're going to keep going, and we'll take a call. Oh, because my insider, it's Jennifer. Jennifer is back. Jennifer, how are you on this wonderful Monday?
I'm wonderful, Adam. How are you and John tonight?
I'm very... You've met John before, haven't you?
Hi, Jennifer.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
no.
Say hi.
How are you?
Hello, John. How are you?
Great, great.
Jennifer, we were saying, and John was saying, a non-stick bathroom. Does that sound attractive?
Oh, you betcha.
So what do you think? Have you used it already?
Yes, I used it on my grout in my hallway.
Okay. On the floor.
And that brush is fabulous.
The handle on that brush, so you don't have to bend over to do your grout lines anymore.
And it's nice and skinny, so it hugs the grout, and your back isn't breaking. And then I use my miracle mop and mopped it all up.
I like it, Jennifer. I like it.
It's just wonderful.
So Jennifer, did you notice how easy it is? Because there's so many products out there, but you have to do all the work. This, it just seems to make it a breeze.
No, you just spray it on. Like I sprayed it on, left it for like a couple minutes while I went and did something else, and then I just came back and rinsed it off.
Oh, wow.
It's fabulous.
I mean, it wasn't really, there's not a lot of scrubbing involved unless your grout's really dirty. Then that brush is fantastic.
Yeah.
But I don't know who Stanley is, but whoever he is, he's awesome.
Jennifer, your webcam, I'm just marveling at your webcam. You look so clear tonight.
Well, thank you.
You really
I lost a little bit of weight. I've been on a diet, so.
You look amazing. You look incredible. Jennifer, you are our star, and we thank you so much for calling on in.
Oh, thank you, Adam. You have a great night.
Thank you, my love. I'll see you soon. Oh, Jennifer. I think she's good. I lost her. Don't forget, I'm on at midnight with Joan Boyce launching a Today Special as well. Okay, so here's where we stand. John, I'm going to give you about 60 seconds before we call this sold out, so over to you.
Well, take a look at this, because now I'm standing straight up and down with this long brush. I'm able to get down, do those... If you've got tile floors in your house, you won't be without this brush. And then with the damp cloth, look at this. Your grout lines on the floor, especially in the kitchen where you get the grease on the greasy grout lines on your floor. And look at this. If you have shower tracks, or maybe it's a sliding glass door track, look how that brush will get right down into a sliding glass door track, clean that out perfectly, get all the bugs out of there, the dirt and the grime that you normally wouldn't be able to do, and even into corners. Right along the corners, because of that specially designed brush that comes to a point, you can get in there. And I'll show you one more thing too, because if you've got a bathtub in your home, now you don't have to climb into the bathtub to do the cleaning. You spray the GrimeGuard on your tile, on the bathtub, spray it down here on that soap scum line that everybody gets. It puts that invisible barrier of protection on there, and then when you rinse that off,
John, you know, I don't like to disturb you mid-flow.
Did we sell out already?
Ow.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what that means? Look, it keeps going. It's a perfect job.
I wanted to show you this because, look, it just sheets down the shower. It sheets down the tub. There's no water spots.
This is for you.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
How many is that now?
2 or 3.
You got so many you can't remember. You always remember your first tip.
I know, I did too. Thank you, Adam.
John, so much.
Enjoy your GrimeGuard.
Give Stanley our regards. Yeah. The ordering process for yours. Is there really a Stanley?
It's a company, yes.
Yes,
but
we love it.
named after a man.
Named after a man. It does exist somewhere. Right, we must move on. Now, you know, listen, we're not the only people here at HSN who are big fans of this product, GrimeGuard. There are some other folks that really are taking this very, very seriously. Take a look.
Lately, it seems like everybody wants to join the Guard. My job is to train them.
I don't know what you've been told, but I hate grime and I hate mold. I hate grime and I hate mold. Tighter, work those fingers. I like the focus, yes. Grime on, grime off.
Listen, you got your National Guards, you got your security guards, and then you got us.
Rufus!
The GrimeGuard.
GrimeGuard? I thought this was a yoga class.
I am only here for the free lunch.
There's no free lunch.
Steady buckets! I want steady buckets!
What we do takes 3 things. I call it the rule of 3. Perseverance.
No, faster!
Dedication.
You're killing me, Rufus!
And a genuine dislike of soap scum.
Aim, fire, Rufus, what are you? Hey, that's pretty good, Rufus. That's pretty good. Keep going. Keep up the good work.
So next time you're in the bathroom, I want you to remember one little thing. We'll be right there with you, deep in the trenches of grout.
Well, spoiler alert, just so you know, the amazing man behind the mustache was our very own Friday night game night host, Mr. Sean Daly. Well, you know, he only works on a Friday, so we've got to keep him busy the other 6 days of the week. Big thanks to the entire crew. Brilliant video, and for everybody that just picked up GrimeGuard, I know you're going to love it. The fun continues. We love great technology and electronics, and we really pulled out all the aces with this. Folks, welcome to the magical world of ZTE. This is your portable Wi-Fi smart projector. Get comfy, because for the next 15 minutes, I want to show you this and show you how we're going to create an indoor movie theater, how we're going to create an outdoor movie theater, how we're going to use this teeny tiny portable device with a tablet touch screen, and we're going to project games, we're going to project Facebook, we're going to project Netflix, we're going to project anything your heart desires onto any surface in your home. Before we get started, I do want to share with you, if you are able to order this tonight, we are currently the best price anywhere, from my understanding. Typically it's $370. We are at $319. We have it on 5 FlexPay and free shipping and handling. I was reading the reviews, and folks, love this. I'll actually share with you what some people were saying. Here earlier in the year in the Consumer Electronics Show, this very device, as well as many other personal projectors, were hot stuff, hot property. Talking of which, Mr. Joe Harrison is here tonight. Joseph, we're starting with the lights down, and for very good reason.
Absolutely.
We love this.
We do love it. And whether you have a bed sheet, whether you have the side of the house, a garage door, a wall inside, Adam, anything that's normally used on a tablet or on your cell phone, you can now project it to this wall. And you're watching a movie right now in 1080p high definition. Adam, I'm going to step in just for a second and show you that this right now is like an 80-inch television that costs $319. But this, it can still go up to 50% larger, because it can go anywhere from 10 inches up to 120 inches. And here we are watching one of my kids' favorite movies, Tangled. You can pick it up on hsn.com if you want to. But look at the colors. Even a cartoon and animation looks phenomenal because you have that 1080p high definition. Now this is a projector. And if you've ever used a cell phone, you've ever used a tablet before that has that Android operating system, this has an Android operating system in it. It has a touchscreen experience, so you can use a tablet-like experience. And when you want to project that image, that web page, that photo, whatever it happens to be, you can now project it onto a wall. And it's completely wireless. It has Wi-Fi built in. It has Bluetooth. It has hard connections like USB and HDMI, so you can connect your DVD players, your cable boxes, you can connect your Xbox, your computers, all those different devices, and with that one touch of a button that's on the bottom, anything you hit is now going to be projected on any image on any screen.
Is this not the coolest thing ever? This is what people were saying. My husband loves his toys. This is perfect for his man cave. These are right now live on hsn.com. Crisp, clear image, great volume and sound. Would buy again, love it. Compact, the visual is wonderful. Folks, it's here. This is it.
That's it.
That's it. That is honestly how small this is. That's a touchscreen right there.
4-inch touchscreen, Gorilla Glass too, Adam. So if you're throwing that in a backpack, you know, it's designed to take a beating, so keys and rocks and wherever you're taking this thing, it's not going to scratch it up.
Folks, this is a phenomenal product and obviously a rarity here on HSN to be able to do these types of personal projectors. We are thrilled about the price. We're thrilled about the flex pay. We welcome in so many new customers every single day through electronics. I do want to highlight for all of our existing VIP customers, those of you with an HSN credit card, we're doing 12-month VIP financing. It brings it into your home for $26 and change, so that's certainly worth doing. Joe, even from the pre-sale, when we launched this, as it were, at midnight, we've already sold 287 of these.
It's so popular.
I mean, it is fair to say people love it.
Right, we actually launched this last year during the May Innovation event. Adam, we've sold it out 4 times. Every single time. It sells out. And the last couple times we've offered it, it's been at $3.99. We've never had it at this price before. It's never been lower than what you're going to get today. And we talked about that touchscreen experience. Here, I can access my Google Play Store. I can access my online content. I can access my photos and anything that I'm surfing on up here on the screen. I hit that one button that's on the bottom, and now it's going to initialize that projector. And this tiny little projector, not some big bulky projector that you have to carry around. There's that screen. There's that image. It's shining it anywhere from 10 inches up to 120-inch display in 1080p high definition. Plus, I have all my extra connections too. Like if I want to hardwire my USB port, or there's my HDMI. Like I love playing the Xbox and my PlayStation. My wife hates it because I play it on the big TV in the living room. She wants to watch her shows. So Adam, I can take this with me, plug in my Xbox, and now your kids can have a TV anywhere they want to go. During Halloween, we had this sitting out on the garage. So we were watching Halloween movies as we were passing out during Trick or Treat. Everyone's like, where's the projector? They don't realize that's how tiny the projector is. Normally a projector is about as big as a huge lunchbox. This is something that's really tiny, really compact. And by the way, you see there's no wires on here. This has a 2-hour battery built inside. So you can take it out camping. You can take it to the driveway and have that party night. You can watch all your content right here with the one touch of a button. You're now shining everything in that 1080p high definition.
Do you know how much fun you're going to have with this? I mean, when you really break it down, for the wall inside your house, this is movie night. This is the kids, the grandkids, the next door neighbors. 10 feet of screen. Do you know what's interesting, Joe? And this is really fascinating to me because beyond what you're saying and I'm saying, the reviews are in. People, I mean, let's be honest, people love this product, so we know it's a winner. Right. We know there's no question. Is it going to live up to it? Is the picture and the color saturation and the sound quality any good? We already know it is, because the people that bought it loved it. When you see it, even through, our cameras, through your TV screen, look at this.
I know. Adam, how was your football experience yesterday? Did you watch it on maybe a 40-inch or a 50-inch TV?
Right.
How about watching it on a 10-foot television? It's unbelievable. And this is just a video game that I'm playing right there. And it's unbelievable, the graphics and the colors that it can handle. But if you want to show maybe some photos, I can bring up my photos. We have so many people that visit us and they're like, oh, I want to see the pictures of the family or that trip. Look how vibrant, how rich those colors are. So now you can have a slideshow of all your favorite pictures running in the background. What if you want to do something else? Maybe you want to go to hsn.com. I can shop on hsn.com, bring up the website that I have right here. As soon as I click it, I can instantly, because this has Wi-Fi built inside, Adam, I can now shop directly on hsn.com. I can pinch, I can zoom, I can see what that amazing today's special is going to be. I can see some of the other items that are on here. Now I can virtually shop, because anything you would normally do on your tablet or your cell phone, now you can broadcast it in high definition. Even if you want to access content through the Google Play Store, maybe it's a favorite game, maybe it's a movie, because it's Google certified, you now have access to over 1 million different games and movies and apps and books, all right here at your fingertips. It does have a built-in speaker, so you don't need anything. It's all built into one device. And then if I want to go back to watching a movie, it categorizes. I love this. There's my picture section, my music, my videos. I click on my video. Let's watch a little Finding Nemo. I click on Nemo, it's gonna load it. By the way, there's 4 gigs worth of online storage already built inside. Look how vibrant, look how beautiful it is. Instead of watching everything on a smaller screen, Adam, now I'm watching up to 10 feet.
Joe, it sells it. I mean, it really does sell itself. Our producer, Mr. Rick, just told me we are going to count this down 10 minutes or sell out. Obviously, you know, this is not a product that we air day in, day out. It's only been on TV, I believe, 4 times in a year and a half, and it does sell out every time. One of the exciting things about tonight is that typically when we've aired it, it's been $400. For you, the Monday Night Show viewers, it's $319. So we're nearly $100 off our normal price, and we're going to pay the $15 shipping charge, and we put it on 5 FlexPay. And 2 quick things I want to say. You'll notice, Joe doesn't have this connected to a computer. Nope. How's he getting the video on there? It's through this touch screen. You're online through here. So this is a touch screen, it's Gorilla Glass. You're accessing Netflix through here. So there's no complicated setup, and I think that's what really resonates with so many of us. It's just that easy to do. Now, if you are brand new, and I'm thrilled that you're making a purchase in this show tonight, you only need to spend $63, that's it. Not layaway, because layaway is when you pay, then you get the product with us. We broke the price down, our lowest price ever, into 5, so you pay $63 and change, we pay the shipping, little bit of tax, we send this right out to you. I want you to use it, put your favorite movie on, watch it, experience it, play games with it. If you don't love it, you return it to us for a full refund. No restocking fee, no penalty, no charges, none of the bad stuff. It's a fabulous product. If you are still on the fence, as we wrap this up in the next 8 minutes, if you go to hsn.com and click on this product, and it'll be right there, you can read what the other folks who already purchased it have to say. Joe, it is technology at its finest at such an attainable, affordable price.
It is. A lot of us, you know, you hear about a projector, what a projector can do for you. Now, this is going to take any image that's on that screen, any video that's on there. Here, I'm watching a movie through Netflix, and I'm watching it wirelessly, but I'm putting it up to an 80-inch screen. Because when you see the screen on TV, you might think, okay, that's not a bad screen. But look how big this is in comparison to me. You know, this right now is about 80 inches, but this can still even go larger.
Right.
Just back it up, find a bigger wall. You can go up to 10 feet. And look at the clarity. Look how sharp everything is. Normally when you go to those bigger TVs, everything gets pixelated, everything gets grainy, or there's a little hesitation. Look how smooth, look how crisp everything is. And this is just an animation. When you're downloading some of the latest movies, when you're watching some of your favorite shows through Netflix, when it's gonna look superb, Adam, all it is because you have that built-in high definition. And this is DLP, so it's that amazing technology that makes every video even look sharper. I'm gonna go back just for a second and go back to my homepage. You can even pull up, there's so many amazing things. You even wanna pull up Netflix, you can easily do it right here. So for a lot of us, you might be thinking, well, how do I get movies on there? 27 million of us have a Netflix subscription. If you wanna find something to do on a Friday night and the kids are over, like, what can we do? How about downloading a movie, watching it directly through your Netflix? You love listening to music? There's Spotify, it's on here. Pandora's on here. You can download all the major TV networks. They have all those different apps that are right there because this is Google Play certified, which means you have over 1 million different apps and games and movies right here at your fingertips. So think about, what do you do on your tablet? What do you do on your cell phone? Anything that you've ever accessed on those devices, you can now access on here. And Adam, I could broadcast it up to 10 feet. And a majority of us are gonna love watching our movies. And when you bring up those movies, it's unbelievable. The resolution, the clarity, the sharpness. Here we are watching Finding Nemo, and it's so brilliant to have up to 10 feet of screen, portable screen, anywhere I wanna go. Because Adam and I were at CES earlier this year. You know, what you're watching right now is an 80-inch screen. I saw some 80-inch televisions that were coming out. They're around the $6,000 to $7,000 range, Adam. This is less than $320, and this can get you over 10 feet of screen on any wall, on any sheet, on any side of a tent, on any garage door, anywhere you want.
Well, you've sold it to me. I'll tell you that. I'm buying one. Seriously.
It's fantastic.
It's funny though, because I mean, I didn't do it with you in the innovation event. It wasn't me, was it?
No, because we launched it overnight and then it sells out. And then we'll bring it back a couple months later, then it sells out. But every time it's been $399. We've never had this price.
I could be outside with this. I've got a big blank wall. Folks,
big blank wall.
You'll be camping with this. You'll be taking this with the RV. You'll be everywhere. It's tiny. Look how big it is. It's literally tiny. Now, the sound comes through here as well.
Sound comes through here as well, so it's got a great speaker. I say the sound is good if you're in like a 10 by 10 room. So it's personal sound, but this also has Bluetooth. So we sell a lot of amazing Bluetooth speakers here at HSN. You can connect it wirelessly and Bluetooth, connect it to your favorite speakers. Plus, this also has every single port to input devices. So there are a couple of different major connections that are out there when you want to connect a device. It's USB, check, we've got it right there. So all those memory cards out of your digital camera, you can pop it right there. Plus, you also have HDMI. What connects to HDMI? Your Xbox, your PlayStation, your computers, your cable box, your satellite. You know, does your husband or wife like to take one TV? Now you can take the cable box and then plug it directly in there. Now you've got a bigger, better screen. And anything you want to see, whether you're online, checking your email, going to Netflix, going to hsn.com, you hit that one little button down there. That's how simple it is. It says initializing the projector. It'll start to warm up. In about 10 seconds, boom, you see everything right there. It's going to broadcast it to any wall. It even has a built-in stand on the base. It's got attachment if you want to mount this to a stand. You've got a kickstand to kick it up. And right now, we're watching Nemo on about an 80-inch screen that costs less than $320. But you can go up to 50 times larger than that. You can go up to 120 inches, 10 feet worth of screen. Adam, the first time we had the neighborhood kids over and we were watching a movie, and we ended up having everyone wants to see movie night.
Yes.
All the dads were like, well, what are we going to do? I said, we're putting this on the garage door. But my garage door is larger than this. We went up to 10 feet, Adam, and everyone, I swear I've sold probably 4 or 5 of these in my neighborhood, because when you see this at home, when you try it here at HSN, when you first watch that movie in a brand new experience, you'll be blown away, and this will be one of the hottest electronics you're going to buy this year.
We're officially limited quantity, folks. It is exciting. It really is. And I think the visual sells itself. What's astonishing is even when you talk about these gigantic sizes, 10 feet, 80 inches and beyond, I mean, the color is there. I mean, seriously, the color saturation, it's not wishy-washy. How many of us remember those projectors that used to be gigantic?
Right.
And even then, you know, you project something on the wall, it was terrible. It was just no good. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this. I think you're going to enjoy this. I think it's going to bring a lot of happiness and good times, whatever you're watching, and that's the key. With ZTE, they have created a personal projector that delivers great sound and a wonderful experience. There's nothing you're plugging in or attaching. You can plug it into the power outlet, or of course you can use the batteries, but it's Wi-Fi. So it's so easy to operate. It's so easy to use. I will warn you, when you get this delivered, you'll wonder if there's anything in the box, because it is so well designed and so small. So Joe, in these final 3 or 4 minutes, or sell out, whichever happens first, what do we need to know in terms of when I first get it delivered, taking it out of the box? What do I need to do?
All you have to do is just plug it in. That's it. Give it that first initial battery charge. You can run it 100% off power if you want to, but the battery in here is going to last about 2 hours, but it is so small and compact. Now, just like any other Android phone or Android tablet, you log in and you just start downloading apps. What do you want to download? There's the Google Play Store that's on here. Do you want to download a movie? Do you want to download a book? Do you want to download some songs? You can do it. There's 4 gigs of memory already built inside, but that's all there is to it. You just start downloading. What do you want to connect to it? Do you want to connect in? The first thing is your DVD player. No problem. We have HDMI ports. Do you want to connect your computer the first time? No problem. We've got USB. Do you have a ton of memory cards out of your digital cameras? No problem. Right here on the side, there's even a, if I can get it upside down, there's a little memory card reader that's on the inside as well. I can't do it sideways, but it's right there. Ooh, by the way, that's where you focus it. You have to focus because this can focus anywhere from 10 inches to 120 inches. And then, Adam, when you're ready, when you have something on the screen that you want to broadcast, you hit that one button on the bottom. It says initializing projector, and then in about 10 seconds, that light bulb is going to warm up and it's going to start coming. It's going to come on. And the thing about these light bulbs, they're all LED. If you've had a projector in the past and you've ever had to replace a light bulb, the light bulbs alone in most projectors are about $300 to $400. That's a light bulb, it's LED, so you don't have to worry about replacing it for 20 years. It's going to last so long. And here's the cool thing about it. Whether you're camping, whether you're on vacation, whether you are bringing everyone over to the house and you have a sheet that's hanging over the clothesline, whether you want to broadcast on the garage, maybe you have another wall that's in your house that you want to use during certain special events, you can bring everyone over. It doesn't matter where you are. You can have anywhere from a 10-inch screen up to 120 inches. And Adam, when you go up to 120 inches, there are a lot of projectors that are like VGA quality. Right. Everything gets grainy. This is 1080p, not just at 10 inches, not at 50 50 inches, not at 80 inches, what we're seeing right here. This can go all the way up to 120 inches in that perfect 1080p, that full HD resolution. When you see me standing in front of this television, this is only 80 inches right now. Imagine how much better it's gonna look when it's even larger. And if you wanna buy a 120-inch TV, I don't even think they sell them. I don't even think they're out there in existence. But look at the quality, whether it's family night and everyone's coming over. Maybe you wanna watch the big game yesterday. How big was your TV yesterday? Was it 40 inches? Was it 50 inches? Was it 60 inches? This is still twice as big at 120 inches. And anything that you wanna watch, maybe it's on Netflix, maybe it's on a favorite app, maybe you wanna watch hsn.com through the HSN app. You can download apps directly to the device, just like you would with the tablet and the cell phone, but the difference is this has a projector built inside that's now gonna broadcast that in 1080p, perfect high definition.
So Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Vudu, all of these apps, all of the content, any app that you can download, you can be watching absolutely everything, and all the big networks and all their apps as well. I mean, it's brilliant. Whether you use it every day or whether you use it once a week, you're gonna have an absolute blast with this. We have just about 45 seconds left, and with everyone dialing in, the final couple hundred, try it out. If you're brand new to us, or if you're a regular customer, you know, for a credit card payment of $63,
wow,
we'll send this to your door so you can experience it for yourself. I think it's one review away from being a customer pick, which means that everybody that's rated it is rating it 4 and 5 stars across the board. I think there's an expectation that, you know, because it's so small, when you see the quality, you go, wow. And we're seeing it with the naked eye, it is a wow. When you hear the great sound, it's a wow. When you realize that this is a touch screen, Gorilla Glass, nothing needs to be connected, it's completely Wi-Fi. Brilliant product. Joe, final words?
You know, it's got everything you want, whether it's YouTube, Netflix, all the different apps that are on there. If you've used a tablet, anything you download to your tablet, now with one touch of a button, you can now broadcast that broadcast right there, broadcast it in 1080p up to 120 inches.
Thank you, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
One of the true friends of the Monday Night Show. He's like here more than I am on the show, Mr. Joe Harrison. Speaking of champions, you were looking pretty good out there with all the merchandise.
I'm sorry, Tom Brady, I'm a Patriots fan, but yeah, I did look pretty good in the Broncos. Well, I like the jacket.
Well, we are celebrating today with all the wonderful Super Bowl championship merchandise, $159.95. This has been red hot for us. It's on free shipping and handling. It's on 5 flexible payments of under $32. It is fantastic, but that's not all we have. We have so many other championship merchandise. It is time to celebrate with your team. Go online right now. I mean, it's the Big 50, so a lot of folks are looking to get something and to truly treasure it. One other thing as well, we didn't have time to present tonight. This is a track phone. Now, many of us are track phone customers. This is also from ZTE, so the same company that just brought you the Projector. This is the ZTE Android track phone with 1,200 minutes, 1,200 texts, and 1,200 megabytes of data. You get the case, the car charger, you get a year's worth of service. It's $99 and change with free shipping and handling, and it's on FlexPay. If you're fed up with bills, that's the way to go. Okay, our deal of the week, our final item, is after this.
At HSN, shopping is our middle name. Literally. All your favorites are here. The best of the best. We're talking brands. Brands. And did we mention the brands? It's a real who's who around here. Be sure to watch for all your favorite brands. HSN, it's fun here.
Folks, it's time to bring the show to a close with our absolute best buy of the week. It's time for our deal of the week. And with great pleasure, folks, I'm really thrilled to do this. We are presenting for the first time on this network, Withings. This is the ultimate name in truly connected health, connected home. This company is a brand leader, a pioneer, and tonight for you, for us, they are showcasing one of their best selling attractions. If you watch this show regularly, you know I'm a big fan of anything that we can bring into our home that helps us monitor what's going on when we're not there, helps us monitor and work as a nanny cam, as a baby cam, that gives us motion sensor indications and alerts if, God forbid, somebody's in there that shouldn't be in there, that works with night vision, that takes high quality still images, that gives you time-lapse capability to see what's going on throughout the day. That's all that Withings is focused on here. I don't think there's any debate. This is the most beautiful home monitoring system that's out there. They have really gone above and beyond. It becomes a piece of furniture. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump straight into it. In 15 minutes time, the FlexPay, the price goes away. Right now, we are the best price in the United States, $179 instead of $200, free shipping and 5 FlexPay. Get ready to be wowed. The lovely Leah Little is here. Leah, we have been talking about this for the past 6 months. It's finally arrived.
It's here.
This teeny device, good-looking device, can do a world of things.
Absolutely. So discreet that it looks like a beautiful little candle, but actually it's 1080p. And here's what's going on in my daughter's bedroom right now. Wherever you are, you could see any room in your home. You now have the ability to know exactly what's going on, to have that video recorded if you choose for the last 24 hours or even longer if you choose that option. And here's the best part about it. It's easy. You don't have to be a techie whiz to be able to figure this out. What's great about it is setup is just in seconds. And the best part is that now you're in the know. Whether it is goings on in your home, like having a play date, or maybe, watching what's going on with the baby, or maybe you want to be able to really monitor what's happening. That's the beauty of being able to have this system. It's a great design, no monthly fee required. You can have security alerts for noise, for motion. You can save your recordings. You can share your moments as well. And when you think about the fact that a break-in happens about every 15 seconds, hey, there's nothing wrong with seeing what's happening in your home, whether you're there or whether you are out and about. The cool part about it is that it's simple and easy navigation as well. Check this out. Here's live. There is my office at home. And then here is live here in our studio, and I'll show you how you can navigate that camera and move it around. And then here is Victoria's room. You can actually connect up to 64 cameras.
It's a big house.
That, right?
Right.
But that's the brilliance of Withings. They really are that technology leader, so they know how to give you that connected home, and they know how to make it easy. You also have the ability to see that on your tablet. Now, I had a little fun with my girls. I'll show you here in front of me, because this is a video that we recorded. As a matter of fact, on Saturday, we were just playing around, doing a little Macarena going on there, right? I turned down the volume, so you have to, I won't torture you with that. But we were playing around in the office. So the beauty of it is it actually recorded the last 24 hours. We just have an 18-minute excerpt here that we're going to keep playing for you, so you can kind of get the idea in your own home. The best part is that now you have something that you can rely on that's simple and easy. So let's talk about it. What are you going to have? You're going to have something that streams high-definition video, full 1080p, and can even capture your still images. You have 12 times zoom. What's unique about this one is the way you can actually manipulate it, not only to set it up, but to pinch and zoom and see what's happening. And it has night vision capability. It can sing to your little one in the lullaby mode, and it even gives you a nice little night light as well. So loaded with features, simple and easy, and the best part too is that now you're going to have 24 hours of monitoring, and you can choose if you want to share those videos. If maybe you are recording something that your little pets should or should not be doing, you can do that as well. And I'll show you how easy it is to navigate. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to set it down here in front of me so you can kind of see what's happening here. We're going to go into the office in just a moment, and what's nice is the quality of the picture is really substantial for you. So I'll show you here. You've got 1, 2, 3 of these little videos. Here's some little video of something that happened earlier in the day as I was cleaning up the office. So I'll give you an idea as we turn it to the side. So you can see it's nice and clear. You can see the quality coming through. In this particular case, oh, there we go. Hello. You can see who's walking into the room, what they're doing. What's great about this, hi Darren, little bunny followed him up into the office. What's great about this is that you can see all of the great quality around you. And the nice part is that you set the alerts. You can choose the sensitivity of the audio alerts. You can choose the sensitivity of the motion that's going into the room. Now, if we wanted to go back to real time, what's happening in the office right now, it's just going to load that for us. And what's so exciting now is that you can navigate even around the room. As a matter of fact, we could do that live here in the studio. Would you like to take a look at how easy this is to set up? What's nice is that this little base, this little disc, acts as your tripod. So when you tilt it up, you're able to change the angle. You have the widest array of a viewing angle we've ever offered, 135-degree viewing angle. And if you ever want privacy, check this out. There you go.
No other one does that. It's
exactly.
brilliant.
You can turn it off from your phone, from your app, from your tablet, or from your phone. But if you're in the room and you're like saying, okay, we just want to make sure nobody's there, then that's the way to do it. Now, let me just show you. Inside the app, you've got a lot of capabilities. So I'm just going to go inside, and let's go to our studio camera here. So now here we are, live in the studio. It's going to take us just a second to load. And from here, we're able to do a lot of different things. We could actually play and have a two-way communication, play a lullaby as well. And the beauty, it's just loading that video for you. It just takes a second as it's loading. And remember, it's recording the last 24 hours as well. So we see here, as I look back on some of the previous videos, you have night vision mode when it went into night vision, when you were just showing the projector, right? So it's recording that for you. What's great about this as well is that now you've got that complete control and navigation.
Folks, we only have 8 minutes left. I mean, really, there's so much we could spend an hour here. Let me just break this down for just a second. What this is going to do for you in your home is this. It's going to give you the best looking home monitoring device. So when you place this in your living room, it's going to work as a security system. So when you're at work, when you're at a restaurant, when you're away from the house for the weekend, if there's motion, it's going to detect it and it will alert you on your phone or your tablet. You can look into that room whenever you want using your phone or your tablet through this camera. You can speak to the people in that room using your phone or your tablet because this has two-way talk. So you can talk to them and they can talk to you. So for babysitters and nanny cams, this is brilliant. Leah just said lullabies. Why lullabies? This is one of the only ones, in fact, it is the only one that has been created with that in mind. So if you have a young one at home and you are about to go out and spend money on a baby cam, this will work as that. But this has lullaby mode to help put them to sleep, or me to sleep, and it has a special light illumination, which we'll talk about in a minute.
So here it is.
Oh, it's there!
I'm playing it from the app, and you can see that it's lit up. If we wanted to change whatever it's playing, you touch one little option here on the screen, and we'll go in and change the music that we want to play for you. So let's just go into...
So for everybody with a baby on the way or a grandchild on the way, this is brilliant.
Or the white noise, you want to have that to go to sleep in the evening time. Now, here's what's really cool. It's changing the light, it's changing the song as it's playing the different options. And what's really fun is that watch how easy this is to change the direction of the camera angle. So as I'm showing you here, you can pinch and zoom and go in. So what's nice is that now I've got a nice close-up of Adam across the studio, or I can actually look around the entire studio as well, which is really cool, because as we're looking around the studio, you can see every different aspect. Now, you can change the camera angle simply by changing the direction that the disc is holding it. That's what's really nice about this as well. So 135-degree viewing angle, but also really simple and easy to manipulate that viewing angle.
And what I love about this one is that it'll give you a time lapse. So every day, let's say you get home from work or when you're out and about, you can press a button and it will go through the entire day in 60 seconds or so.
Let's show you that.
So you can see all the events that's going on. Now, no monthly fees. It's yours. You can add as many cameras as you want. But what most people are saying in this day and age is, I want some more security. I'd like to be able to see what's going on at home. I want to feel safer at home. I want to see what the nanny's doing. I want to see if, God forbid, somebody's in the house that shouldn't be in the house. I want to communicate and watch my kids and make sure they're safe and happy. It is a security device but it's really a home health device as well. This can monitor the health and air quality of your home. It's one of the things that Withings has done and really stands out from the crowd. You just saw the illuminated LED light at the base of this. When you want privacy, you can very simply just twist that around. No other camera does it. And look at the design.
Exactly. The design is really what sets it apart because it doesn't scream in your face,
No.
I'm a camera.
No.
I'm looking at you. However, you still have that security feature in place. So if you want to share your recordings, you want to know what's happening in your home, this is going to be that simple and easy setup, that easy navigation. And remember, I have 3 cameras connected here, but you can choose however many cameras you want to set up. If we were going in and we wanted to just check out the last 24 hours of what happened in Victoria's room, we could do that. We want to check out what happened in the last 24 hours here in the studio, we could do that, playback it for you as well. So what's really nice is that you can slow it down. If you choose, you want to be able to watch it in real time.
Yes.
If you wanted to, now we went into night mode, showing that night mode for you. If you want to be able to send that video out and about, you could do that as well. Email it to someone perhaps, or save it because you may need to have that important information. What's really cool about it is that you can pinch and zoom, and again, you've got total capability and control there, or you also have the ability to just see every different angle. Look at that. As you can move it around the room without physically having to go pick up the camera.
Easy to do.
Isn't that great? So that's the best part, I think. That, combined with the fact that you can actually have two-way communication. I'll show you that next, which is a really fun feature as well.
The guys from Withings are here. All the executives are here. They did this just for us. For our deal of the week, which ends in 3 minutes. That means in 3 minutes, the price goes back up to $199. Still a great value, but right now you get the best price anywhere. And we've got it with free shipping and 5 flex pay. Most beautiful, yes, there's no doubt about it. One of the easiest, without question. There's certainly none that's easier to use. Completely free. You download the app and it's there. The versatility and freedom and peace of mind. I love what they say on the website. They say, you know what? Keep track of the usual, be alerted to the unusual. How true is that?
Exactly. So now you've got all of those alerts when you need them. If you wanted to replay the last 24 hours, you could do that as well. If there's motion that's happening in the room, it will replay that for you. You choose how you want to set those alerts, and it can even be done in real time. You can slow it down and watch and relive those moments and see them again and again. If you want to have security in your home, you want to have this. If you want to have peace of mind, this is going to be a unit that you are going to want to use, and it's simple and it's easy. Hi, Darren. Hi, Bunny.
Two-way talk.
Two-way talk. So he can talk right back to us. You could be at the office and still be communicating with friends at home, or check out what your pet's doing or your little one, see who's coming and going around the house. And that's the beauty of it as well. Or if you wanted to replay, say, the last 24 hours, I'll load that for you as well. And you can even stop during the last 24 hours and maybe watch in real time 5 minutes of that last 24 hours, or record or send that as well. So think about it. One of the easiest setups that you'll ever have, you're going to have the lullaby mode. You're going to have the alerts that you can choose as sensitive, or you can turn them off if you want. Sure. The beauty of it is you can network together 64 different cameras, and you've got the zoom capability.
Can we see the LED just one last time? Because this is a feature that, not just for young ones, but for you and me, we're going to love this. If you've got one of these in the bedroom or the lounge, the living room, you're going to love that you can have this LED light that's going to come on that sets the mood, sets the tone, and you don't even know it's there. It's actually built into the base right here. True. It's a brilliant product. You know that I have always been a big advocate for home monitoring systems, home security systems. They are just phenomenal. They make such a difference. You know, when you're out and about, to be able to check in, see what the pet's doing, what your husband's doing, what your daughter's doing, it's awesome. And God forbid you're away from the house and something is happening that shouldn't be happening, you're going to be alerted about it. It's going to message you. It's going to alert you and say, listen, it's there. One of the other things that is really appreciated is the fact that you can keep the live feed basically on the homepage of your phone, which we love. I know Joseph in Connecticut is going to be experiencing this, so Joseph, congratulations. With everyone on the phone, I have about 300 left. No more airings, no more presentations. Quick, run,
So
Leah,
here we go. So notice it changes colors according to the song that you play, and you can hear, this one is a little party mode going
bring
on
the lights
right now.
down?
So how fun is that? So you can see the different colors changing. So if you want to play lullabies for your little ones, you can do that. You want to have that two-way communication, you can do that as well. And the best part about it is that it's simple and easy. You want to change the song that you're playing, you just select from one of the other options that's right here for you. We want to change it.
It's an added feature, and it's one that none of the others do. A lot of folks are asking, so I just want to quickly answer. Yes, you can buy multiples. You know, you want one in the bedroom, one in the lounge, one in the kids' room. You can actually have up to 64 of them. We are the best destination to buy this from, because if you buy multiples, you can still do the flex pay on all of them. So I can get 2 of these for $70. Leah, final words?
You're
10
going to
seconds.
love having this in your home. You're going to love the security of that information. And it's always fun to know what's happening on a play date, too.
We have a winner. We have a winner to announce. Who won 25 smackaroos? It's you, Melch77. Congratulations. You said my 1979 kitchen is crying for a nip and a tuck. One of these days, I'll have my dream kitchen with Wolfgang and Curtis included. Wishful thinking. I can't guarantee that, but I can get you that $25. Next week's show is President's Day. Big deals, big specials, and the return, am I right in saying, in 911 Help Now?
Yes.
Oh,
that's right.
Boy, folks, stay with us. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'll never be done. I've got to be back at midnight, so I'll see you in 3 hours' time. I'm launching a Joan Boyce Today special. Stay up late with me. Keep me company. Thank you to all of my wonderful guests on the Monday night show. Check everything out online. On the way next, the lovely Shannon.
Well, look who is here for the last show of the visit. The amazing rock star of beauty, the living legend, the one and only Adrian. You know, I have to say, first of all, thank you. You literally saved the best for last. You really did.
These